and watch the step cook.
You own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Hit my line if you own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Yeah, I'm from the 17th curb.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I gotta tell y'all, I got 10 left, man. Like 10 left before it gets marked closed. The state property theme, defensive tackle shirt on stores, on site right now via the print champs, as well as all your other merchandise needs. Listen, if you purchase your order, even after they're gone and you purchase your order, listen, until it says sold, you got time. You know what I'm saying? I will make sure you get your shirt. But listen, I got 10 strong ones left. You know what I'm saying? All sizes. Make sure you get it right now while it's hot off the press. You know what I mean? Shout out to Big Print Champs for always keeping us in tune and in step. And thank y'all all, man, for streaming the music. Thank y'all for doing everything y'all do to help push the brand that is known as, you know what I'm saying, Lord Brunson Productions, man. From the bottom of my heart, love you guys, man. Y'all already know that, though. Let's talk about it, man. Trade deadline. You know, Eagles content creators, we kind of got to wait till around this time to upload for real. Because we got a GM that's going to make moves. We got a GM that's going to make things happen, be on the phone, busting moves up until the last hour of the, one of the most critical times of the season, which is the trade deadline. Now, I want to start by saying this right now. I'm going to give some winners and some losers at the trade deadline for sure. Then we're going to talk about the moves that was made within the division. So let's get into the moves that were made within the division, within the trade deadline. The Philadelphia Eagles absolutely ended the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? I can't say we ended their reign. I can't say we ended their season. The season was over when they announced that they was in a division with us. You know what I mean? The season been over for them. They don't go to championship games. It's the Commanders, for crying out loud. The Philadelphia Eagles, we made the decision easy. You know what I'm saying? We made the decision easy for them. They know that it's a powerhouse within the division. They gonna need some picks to compete. It's not really happening with what they got going on. And in return, they give up 2 first-round picks for mid-level picks. Some compensation back is better than nothing, I guess, for these guys to lose them a free agent market. Chase Young is out of the picture. Montez Sweat is out of the picture. Those guys are starters on that defensive line, and these guys are deciding to go out on a full-on rebuild. This is a rebuild. You know what I mean? This is a rebuild. Yeah, you found your quarterback. You found one good wide receiver, but you still got to retool and rebuild this thing up and get some different pieces. I guess that's the mindset. They receive a 2nd and 3rd round pick. Chase Young is going to San Francisco. Montez Sweat is going to Chicago. That's a good move for San Francisco. That's a good move for Chicago. Fair compensation. Montez Sweat is one of the better pass rushers in the game. Not, I wouldn't say elite, but I'll put him under the tier under the Hassan Reddicks and the Bosa's and those guys. I'll put Hassan Reddick right there. You know what I'm saying? Like same kind of the same tier as Josh Sweat, but I give Josh Sweat the edge. You know what I mean? I think that those guys, will find success where they going, and good luck to them. Now, we heard about the New York Giants and what happened with Dexter Lawrence a couple of days ago. I believe Dexter Lawrence was dealt to the Seattle Seahawks as well during this time. Two franchises in the same division who realized that they're not going nowhere. Now, this is what hurts me about this one. What hurts me about these two trades is because I used to pride the NFC East on having good defensive lines. You know what I mean? Good defensive fronts, defensive lines. The Giants weren't no pushover there. You got Thibodeau, you know what I'm saying? You had Dexter Lawrence. You had a couple other guys over there. The Cowboys, you know what they bring to the table, defensive line. Eagles, we bring to the table, defensive line. And all them first-round picks, everybody used to talk about that the Commanders had. So, you know what I mean? We pride ourselves on that. The Commanders, that defensive line is not going to look the same. The pressure off the edge is not going to look the same. That interior for New York is not going to look the same. You know what I'm saying? We was running the ball on them at will with Dexter Lawrence. See, there's no telling what we about to do to them boys now without Dexter Lawrence. So, it looks like a fire sale in Washington. I could only assume that the coach would be next over there. And, I don't know what terms the New York coach is on with the front office and things like that, but it ain't looking too good for him either. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys decide to stay put. You know what I mean? Today for the Philadelphia Eagles. the Dallas Cowboys, if you know anything about this, man, Jerry Jones ain't trying to spend no money, man. Jerry Jones been saying all week how the Dallas Cowboys are set. They're set. They set. They set. They set. They got what they need. But everybody know, man, that it's something missing from the equation because you just can't get it done with these supporting casts. You can't get it done with these supporting casts. You could try to throw around that you guys are elite. There's Micah Parsons this. There's Trayvon Diggs that. You can throw all the Stephon Gilmore. It's just not enough. You know what I mean? And they don't want to believe that. You know, you got some names over there, but what you got as far as a team is just not enough. And Jerry Jones, you know, he's being convinced every year that it is enough and this is going to be the year for them guys, but we all know that's not going to happen. Let's talk winners and losers. Obviously, the Philadelphia Eagles won the trade, in my opinion. You know what I mean? To go out there and be 6-1 and then go acquire Kevin Byard. You know what I mean? You 7-1. You made your trade so early that you were able to get a game out of the guy. We didn't wait till the last minute like some of these other guys did. So, you know, I like what Kevin Byard, you know what I mean, brings to the table for us. And one of the major losers, honestly, would be the Dallas Cowboys. They didn't make a championship move, if you ask me. It was a lot of names swirling around a pot for them. King, Henry. They was even talking about Aaron Donald. They were just talking about stuff that's just imaginary. You know what I mean? Talking about anything in the land imaginary. And none of it came to fruition. So they definitely one of the losers to me. The Chiefs, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna really call the Chiefs a loser, but I think Patrick Mahomes could get some weapons. You know what I mean over there. The Seattle Seahawks definitely a winner to me in this free agency or trade deadline period. Definitely a winner to me. To acquire Dexter Lawrence. You know what I mean? After you guys were kicking yourself and passing on Jalen Carter. I mean, he ain't no Jalen Carter, but I feel like that's a top tier defensive tackle in the game. But you know, overall, you know, it was a frantic period because we heard a lot of rumors. We heard Patrick Surtain, we heard a lot of stuff. But this organization feel like with the league leading best record, you were missing a safety. We got an all-pro safety, and you really can't be mad at the moves by this front office. So, you know what I mean? With that being said, those are my grades within the division and some league-wide who I think were some of the losers and the winners this trade deadline period. You know, more content coming, man. It's Dallas Cowboys week. I think I'm going to be on the final word with Boss Cowboy tonight. A lot of collabs, man. Great content creators on that side of the table. This is a big game. You know what I mean? Check out me and Law. We was talking yesterday, NFC East Roundtable, Eagles, Cowboys. This is what they've been waiting for, man.